Hi everyone, Katie here from Thrift Your Heart Out, and today I have a gigantic haul for you. And this is actually from the Consignment store bus tour that I went on Saturday. If you guys happen to follow me on Instagram, you would have seen all of my pictures throughout the day as I was going on the tour with my mom. She joined me for this particular one. And it was a lot of fun. It was an all-day adventure, and I found a ton of stuff. I can tell you right now, I blew my March budget out of the water for the Thrifty Threads 365 challenge. I went, I think, nearly 3 times over what my budget should be for the month in one day. Oops. Alright, so the Consignment store bus tour that I'm talking about is actually put on by Reinvent Clothing Boutique, which is located in Roseville. And this is the third one that they've done, but the second one that I've been on. So they do one every season. So this was their spring tour that they did. And it's really awesome because for $35 you get obviously travel to each of the stores on the bus, so you don't have to worry about parking or anything like that. And it's kind of awesome. You also get lunch from Panera, so you get a big, sandwich with a cookie and chips and a drink, and it's delicious, by the way. So they take care of lunch for you. You also get discounts at every store that you go to. They offer usually 20% at each store that you visit on the day of the tour, and then each store actually gives refreshments, and they hand out little goodie bags with discount certificates in them for you to come back later and use at another time. So it's kind of awesome because it really encourages you to go back to these stores that you visited. And then also the great thing is that there are raffles that they do in between traveling to each store. So it's just something to keep you entertained while you're on the bus, and it's just a really fun thing to do. But I want to say that they had about 10 different raffles with this last bus tour that we did. And it was everything from massages to gift certificates to the stores that we had visited. So it was a lot of fun. I sadly did not win anything for the second trip in a row, so that's too bad, but it was still a lot of fun. So this tour that I just went on was actually a Folsom based tour, so they made the majority of the stores out in Folsom. So we started in Roseville at Reinvent. They always kick off at the Reinvent store, and then stopped at one in Carmichael, and then all the rest were in the Folsom area. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that I hadn't heard of, I think, 3 or 4 of these stores. So they're totally introducing you to these new places that you might not have been before. So I was really happy to find out about them, especially because they are very close to the Freestyle out in Folsom that I tend to go to quite often. So I was really happy to find out about them. And I'll make sure to share all of the information of all the stores that I went to in the info bar down below. So make sure to check all of that out, and I'll leave links to Facebook pages and stuff so you can keep up with their sales. But let's just jump into it. I have a lot to share with you guys today. Alright, so like I said, the tour started at Reinvent Boutique in Roseville, and I had been there before, obviously, because the last one that I went on kicked off from that store. So I quite like it. It's a really cute little store. They have pretty darn good deals on clothes. So first off that I got is this super cute J. Crew, actually. Let me show you guys. It's a J. Crew little tie belt. So it's got that little flower in the middle, and then it's just ribbon, so you can tie it around your waist there. So I thought that was really cute, and that'll look adorable just with a basic black dress, which you guys know I have a million of in my closet. So this will just kind of dress it up a little bit and make it a little more interesting. And this was actually $2, and I didn't get the 20% off discount on either of the belts that I found because it would have been way too cheap. So they offered that discount on items $5 and over, so I was more than okay to pay that. So next up, it's another belt, and it is this really awesome, totally 90s pearl belt here, and it's got this really big buckle with the really big pearls all over it here, and it's a suede material kind of in between all of the pearls. But I just thought, I tried it on over my shirt that I was wearing, and I just thought, again, this would be really cool with a just basic black dress, just to give it some interest. But I showed it to my sister, and she was like, wow, that's very Paula Abdul of you. So whatever, I like Paula Abdul, so I will rock it. But again, this was only $2, so not bad at all. Alright, so next up is this really, really cute little striped cotton shirt. So of course it drew me in because of the stripes. But it's just super soft, and I thought it would be really cute for those days when I go down to, you know, Santa Cruz this summer and it's a little bit cool, not too warm like we get up here in the valley. But it's by Knar, which I've never heard of before. But it was only $9, and then I got the 20% off discount, so not bad at all. And I really love the little detail of the red inside the sleeve. Well, it's not obvious while I was trying it on. You could just kind of catch that little bit of red, and it's just, you know, it's a cute little detail. But I thought that this is just a great staple for the summer. So next up is a piece that my mom actually found because she knows me oh so well, and it's this really adorable heart print J. Crew blouse that she found. And it's, I want to say it's probably 100% silk because it feels like it. It feels so, so good. And it'll totally be easy to wear in the spring and summer months. And I'm just looking, oh yeah, 100% silk. Check that out. That's awesome. So it's really, really lightweight. It'll be so easy to wear in the spring. And it's just cute. Come on, it's got a heart print all over it. Like, I love it already. So this one was actually the most expensive piece from Reinvent, and it was $12 and then 20% off. So not bad for a J. Crew blouse, and I'm sure it would have been way more expensive in the store. All right, so last for Reinvent is a skirt that I couldn't leave behind, and you guys are going to see why in about 2 seconds. So it's this skirt. It's so, so cute. It's this little, of course, black and white polka dot skirt, but it's got this cute little ruffle detail here at the bottom, so it just kind of kicks out when you walk, so it's really feminine and adorable. And it was only marked at $5, and it's INC petite, so I just thought that was really, really cute. Kind of a no-brainer, obviously. And I actually, just trying on these pieces, tried them on together, and it kind of worked. So I don't know, maybe I'll kind of see how that works, putting them together with, you know, some bright red lips like I do. But I just had to get this one, and it was $5 with the 20% off, so not bad at all. Alright, so next up on the tour was this place called Queens of Consignment, which is on Fair Oaks Boulevard in Carmichael. And while I'm over in that area quite a bit, there's actually that thrift town there on Fair Oaks that I go to quite often. I had never heard of this store, and it was because it's only been open for 3 months. It's a really, really cute store. The staff were so, so sweet. And while their prices were a little bit high because they did have those really designer pieces, I did manage to find one piece that I loved, and it was this, of course, polka dot sheer blouse that I found. I just, you know, I couldn't leave it behind. It had my name all over it. And of course I was wearing a shirt with polka dots on it on the day of the tour. So as I was walking around the store with this, everyone was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I was like, yeah, okay, I know. I'm the queen of polka dots. Fine. So I just had to get this one. And it just fits so, you know, effortlessly. I'll be able to just throw this on in the summer. And I was wearing actually my red ankle length pants that day, and it looked super cute with that. So I think that's an outfit right there. So this one was actually $16, and then we got 20% off at that store. So it was a little under $14, so a little bit higher than I would have paid at a thrift store, of course. But, you know, they were really sweet, and I really did like the store, and I just wanted it. So I just couldn't leave it there. Alright, so next up was a place called Belle Mode in Folsom, and it was literally in the shopping center next to Freestyle, so I am totally going to be going back there. And while the place seemed a little bit cramped when we were there, it's because there were 45 people shoved into the store. So I'm sure it's a perfectly fine store, but it felt a little, you know, cramped up as you're trying to look through the racks. But it was wonderful. They had really good deals on things, and I found a ton of stuff. So, this was apparently the day of shoes because I found 5 pairs of shoes on this tour. So crazy. And it kicked off at Belle Mode with these adorable little flats. They're actually kind of pink cream suede all the way around. And then it has this little bow detail. And they're from H&M and still have the original tags on them, so that's cool that they haven't been worn before. But they were marked at $11.99, and then we got 20% off at that store as well, so not bad for some shoes that haven't been worn before that are super cute and totally my style. So in keeping with the H&M theme from those shoes, I actually found this never been worn before H&M dress, and it's just a striped dress with 3/4 length sleeves. and a little tie waist here. So it's a wrap dress actually, so it's super comfortable, super wearable. And they had it marked at $16.99 and then 20% off. So again, a little bit higher than I would be paying at the thrift stores if I were to find this, but I mean, it's brand new, literally from the store. Looks like nobody had ever worn it before. And it's just me. It's just my style. You know, I'm gonna wear this a ton, so I was really happy to find this one. All right, and now for something totally out of my box. Let me show you what else I found at Belle Mode. Is this amazing guest dress. So obviously it's like neon lace. Like I have nothing neon lace in my in my closet there. But it's this really cute kind of fit and flare dress that kind of goes out at the bottom, very cute and feminine. But then, as if that wasn't enough, yeah, hi, it has a little cutout in the back. What? Yeah. I just saw it and I was like, that's a cute dress. Maybe I'll just try it on. I'll just see. And then, of course, I put it on. My mom's like, yes, you have to get that dress. So I just thought it'd be really cute for the summer to wear to, you know, little festivals that we have here around town. Just with some gold flats or sandals and maybe some turquoise jewelry. I thought that would be kind of beautiful with this orange color. So, yeah, I'm just here to keep you guys on your toes apparently and just kind of throw that piece in that just throws you for a loop. But I kind of fell in love with it. I'm really happy that I got it. And it was marked at $14.99 and then of course I got the 20% off, but I was more than happy to spend it on a piece that I adore and I know will totally shock everyone when I wear it. Alright, so next on the tour was the Freestyle store in Folsom, so I was so happy that that was on the itinerary for the day. And of course it was me and my mom's kind of best place for the day. We scored the most amount of items. Because we're the most familiar with it, we know what they have and, you know, kind of know how to navigate the store. But I found some pretty cute things, a couple vintage, couple newer pieces. But let me just start by showing you. I found this really kind of basic black tank top in their vintage section, which if you go there is way in the back on the right. They have kind of a little rack. They have shoes and accessories that are all vintage, so I always tend to find something in that area. But I found this, it's called New Options is the brand, but it's kind of this double layer kind of silky tank top. And it's kind of long, which is nice, so I can wear it over, you know, slim leg pants or tucked into a skirt. But it was just really, really comfortable and something I know I'll wear a million times this summer because everyone needs a black tank top. And the best part was that it was half off of $8. And then Freestyle was actually the only place that had 10% off of everything for the participants of the bus tour. But then again, they gave us a coupon for the next time that we get 10% off of our entire purchase. So really not bad. It was too bad it wasn't 20%, but I'll take what I can get. And $4 for a tank top and then 10% off really wasn't bad at all. Alright, so next up for Freestyle was this really cute skirt. And of course the colors kind of drew me in. I love that bright pop of blue against the red and then the kind of printed black and gray leaves that are on here too. And it's in that style that I just love for the summertime because it's just so easy and wearable and breathable, which is so great for how hot it gets here in Sacramento. And of course it has pockets. Hey, I always love a skirt or a dress with pockets. It just makes it that much better. But this was marked at $7, but I think that's pretty good. And then of course I got that 10% off discount. But I could even see wearing it with the tank top that I bought, and that's actually how I tried it on. So it's kind of like that tucked in and a little bit kind of pulled out so it was blousy around my waist. And I actually happen to have a pair of blue pumps that are almost exactly this color. So I think that's going to be kind of an easy outfit to throw together. So I was really, really happy to find this skirt. All right, so next up are an adorable pair of shoes. They're these Zara little red. They're actually heels. They have this really small heel on the back there. And these were the very first thing that I spotted when I walked in the door. So I just made a beeline for them and I was so happy to see that they were actually in my size and they fit really, really well. They're super comfy. And of course I love that color. So I believe that these ones were marked at $12 and then 10% off. So, you know, a little bit more than usual, but I think for a Zara pair of shoes that I can totally see wearing with a million different things this spring, I'm pretty happy with them. Alright, so next, also back in the vintage area at Freestyle, I found this really super cute wallet. And it's kind of a textured tan threaded material, but it's in really beautiful condition. There's no, you know, pulling of the thread or anything. So it kind of opens up in the middle there. And then it has the two sides where you can kind of put your bills or your checkbook if you carry a checkbook anymore. Maybe. I don't, but maybe you do. But it was marked at $9 and then it was half off. And then of course got the 10% off on top of that. So I just thought that was a really cute kind of different wallet that I'll be happy to use for the springtime. So last up for Freestyle was actually something that I've been looking for all day. So I was so happy to find them. And it was a pair of boyfriend jeans. I had actually gotten my mom a pair of, I think Target boyfriend jeans a couple of weeks ago from Goodwill, and she's been wearing them non-stop, and she's looked so cute in them. She just wears, you know, little girly tops or more casual tops with sneakers, so, you know, you can wear them so many different ways, and she was actually wearing them on the day of the tour, so I was like, that's it, I want my own pair. And lo and behold, at Freestyle, I came across a pair of J. Jill jeans. And I just really like them because they have kind of slight whiskering on the top here. But it looked like somebody had already kind of gotten the idea for the boyfriend style thing because they were cuffed at the bottom, like hanging on the rack. So I was like, oh my god, they're perfect. But I actually got them just in a size up. So these are actually a size 12 where I'm usually a 10 in jeans. So that's kind of what I advise you guys to do if you're looking for the same, is just get a pair of jeans that are one size bigger than you would usually wear, because then it's kind of that easy, you know, I just threw these on and they look so cute with a little top or whatever. So get a size up and then get a straight leg that you can roll up easily. You don't want anything flared because then when you roll it up, it's going to look kind of funky and not really in that boyfriend style. So these were just perfect. I was so happy to find them, and it might actually be my favorite find of the entire day, oddly enough, so I cannot wait to wear these. And they were actually marked at $14, and then I got the 10% off. So, you know, a little hefty, but I know I'm going to be wearing these a ton just like my mom has, so really excited. So the second to last store that we visited on the tour was called Love It Consignments, and it was still in that same area in Folsom, so very close by to Freestyle and the other store that we visited. So very excited to find yet another store that I knew nothing about, and I really quite like this one. They had tons of shoe options, and this is actually where I found 3 pairs of shoes, no joke. So the first pair is this really adorable pair of houndstooth pointy toe flats. So of course the bow, like, duh, like it's a bow with houndstooth and they're pointy toe flats, like ding ding ding. I love them. So these ones were marked at $14, and then we were back to the 20% off at this store. So I thought that was pretty darn good for these flats that I know I'm going to wear a million times. So for the other 2 pairs of shoes that I found at this store, I actually had to look for some more comfortable options for the days that I'm on my feet a lot at work. You guys out there know that I am a teacher, so I have to be on my feet all day, and then I also install shows at the gallery where I work at. So I'm literally on my feet for 6 to 8 hours in a day. And I've been kind of paying the price for it because all I have are ballet flats or boots that I wear that are comfortable for really short periods of time. But then by the time that I get home, my back is killing me. I feel like an old lady, like it's terrible. So I kind of went with a mission on this day to find some more comfortable options. And I was really happy because I found 2 at this store. So the first are these really cute pair of Pumas. And literally it looks like nobody wore them ever. Like there's no sign of wear on the bottom here. Obviously I just put my hand on it and there's nothing there. Literally no scuffs or anything on the shoes, so total score for some Pumas. And these ones were half off of 18, so they were $9 and then 20% off, so total score. And they're really comfortable. I don't know if I'll be able to get like a full 8-hour day out of these, but I think for at least 6 hours on the day that I'm teaching, I think these will be a really good option. Alright, so the last pair of shoes that I found, I know I'm gonna get probably mixed reviews for these, but my mom found them and she was like, just try them on. Like, I'm sure that they're going to be really comfortable. And lo and behold, I put them on and they felt like butter on my feet. It's actually a really weird way to describe that, but you guys know what I mean. But they are these New Balance sneakers. And I really liked the kind of tan color around the edges here, but then it's kind of a canvas or something. Kind of all the way around. So really neutral. I'll be able to wear them with a ton of different things. And seriously, they just felt so, so good. I was like, yes, finally some shoes that I can be on my feet all day and it totally won't matter. So I'm totally going to wear these the next time I have to install a show and see how it goes. But something it tells me it's going to be really, really good. And these ones were marked at $24 and then I got the 20% off discount. So from the research that I found about New Balance, that's a pretty good deal. So I was super, super happy to find these ones. All right, so the last store on the tour was actually a home design store. And, you know, it's cool to check out, but I wasn't too crazy about that being on the tour when you're kind of expecting it to be all fashion places where you can get, you know, clothing and shoes and accessories. They had like one little area with jewelry that they happened to be selling, but everything else was home decor. So wasn't too crazy about that, but it actually worked out well because I am hopefully going to be moving out soon. So I found a couple of pretty, you know, decently priced pieces that I think will work in my apartment. So first up is actually this. Let me get it so it doesn't glare you guys there. This mirrored little shelf thing. So it's got kind of these pipes all the way around, but I just thought on top of a an ottoman or something, you know, kind of like the ottoman in front of your couch, and then you have this with like a thing of flowers or, you know, magazines kind of all around it. I thought it'd be kind of cute, so I kind of like that it was a little bit antique, but you know, something that I can really easily decorate around. And it was marked at $14, but then we got 20% off at this store, so really not bad for this piece. So then in keeping with the mirrored theme, there was actually this, it's a votive holder for candles. I'm sure you guys are seeing my less than clean bedroom here. But this is marked at only $8, and then of course I got the 20% off. But I just thought this is kind of a, you know, easy piece that I can put anywhere in my apartment, in my bathroom or my closet or wherever. And it'll just be easy to use. But I just thought that was really cute and a really, really good deal. Alright you guys, so we have reached the end. I know that was kind of an intense haul. It was kind of an intense day, actually. It ended up being a 9-hour day, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We left at 9:30, got back home around 6:30, so it was a really, really long day. I was actually kind of exhausted the next day, but I think it was well worth it. It's always so much fun going on these tours because you know, you get to talk with other ladies and you kind of give your advice and you get their advice while you're shopping, and it's really cute. So I highly, highly recommend, if you guys are in the Sacramento area, to check it out and see about the next one, which I think that they mentioned was going to be in July, so it'll be a summertime tour. So I'll make sure to leave all of the information for reInvent down below, and I would highly recommend you guys following them on Facebook because that's always how I find out about the tours, so make sure to check them out. Alright, and one last thing before I go is I just wanted to mention that I have just opened up an Instagram store. I mentioned that I am trying to move out soon, so that means that I have to unload some of my beloved items here because I just can't take it all with me. So make sure to check that out, and I'm always willing to negotiate on the prices, or if you guys want to do a trade, I'm totally open to it. So make sure to check out my Instagram store. I'll make sure to leave a link to that down below as well. Alright you guys, and as always, thanks for watching and happy thrifting. Bye!